What if you lived in a world where gold was worth so much more than its weight? What if people couldn't cast magic, but instead enchant gold, and use it to imbue objects with magic? Sounds simple enough. But wait, what if there was also a skeleton? No, wait, a better skeleton. There we go. And what if, at birth, it was inexplicably born, infused with gold? Some might call them a chosen one, a gift from the divine. Others might call them a paycheck ready to be harvested. But at the end of the day, an experienced alchemist would just see another golden object capable of being enchanted. Hello my lovelies, I'm the Small Brit, this is Ritfinch, and today we're going to be exploring the world building project I've begun developing, a flintlock fantasy that for now I'm calling Gold and Bone. And in a world where magic is so vital and so impactful, it seems silly to start anywhere other than the magic system. Let's go. I'd like to preface this by saying that Gold and Bone is also going to be a chance to experiment a bit with my style, so apologies if things start off a little inconsistent. Bear with me, it'll find its way eventually. Gold and Bone, as I previously stated, is a flintlock fantasy. While there are a number of cultures and countries of varying technology levels, several of the larger powers have access to guns, gunpowder, and other inventions we may associate with the Age of Exploration. In the world of Gold and Bone, gold is the only thing capable of holding magic and harnessing its power. Magical energy permeates all living things, and alchemists can extract this energy, infusing it into potent alchemical mixtures. These mixtures are then used to enchant gold, engraved with runic symbols. The alchemists definitely deserve their own video, where I'll dig further into their intricacies and their limitations. As for gold's unique magical status, it has, as you can imagine, a major impact on the world. Gold is no longer an ornamental metal, but rather a highly practical one. It's requisitioned in times of war, and societal norms avoid using gold for currency or jewellery due to its magical properties. You may be asking yourself, once again, where these skeletons come in. This is our unusual exception to the no mages, only alchemy rule. Rare individuals known as Ornata are born with gold infused into parts of their skeleton. It grows in them inexplicably and organically, healing if fractured like any other bone, and in some rare and grotesque instances, growing completely out of control. Left alone, these people are no better than the average human. However, in the hands of an experienced alchemist, they can become extraordinary. Each Ornata is born with a singular innate ability already engraved deep into their bones, growing into their skeletons as naturally as the rings of a tree. In fact, the location of an Ornata's golden marking seems to be an indication of what sort of ability they might possess. Eyes in the back of their head, an iron gut immune to poison, or hands stronger than stone. If an Ornata undertakes the rather risky process of being enchanted by an alchemist, like an object would, they can unlock this latent ability and become the closest thing this world has to a mage. Ornata are quite easy to spot, as the gold in their bones tends to seep out into patches of golden pigmentation on their skin, and if a scar is deep enough, it will heal inlaid with gold too. Indeed, most cultures in Gold and Bone tend to bury their dead, and are extremely averse to disturbing remains, meaning that for the longest time many countries had no idea that the gold on the outside of Ornata extended all the way down to their skeletons. However, word and rumours still circulate enough that many Ornata hide their status, especially as a child. There have unfortunately been several cases of people being snatched in the night, killed, and harvested for the gold inside them. Miraculously, the Ornata know no creed or colour, and this golden gift of theirs isn't hereditary. Indeed, anyone of any culture can be born an Ornata, with no discernible pattern to when they appear. As you can imagine, this has sparked great religious debate. Some view the Ornata as a tool, a gifted object from the gods to be utilised like any other. Others venerate them as godlike themselves, divine emissaries and miracles of magic. And all of these cultures I hope to expand upon in future videos, examining their attitudes and utilisation of Ornata, and how each approach has impacted their society as a whole. I hope you enjoyed this quick video, just dipping our toes into my magic system and fleshing out the golden conundrum that governs this world. I would love to hear any of your thoughts or questions, as these all help to flesh out the world and breathe more life into it. I've already had some really amazing questions from friends and people on Discord, and it's been a really fun way of exploring parts of the world I would never have even thought of. So please do drop a comment or like if you have the time. And speaking of time, I will hopefully see all of you next time.